Hi, I'm Tom Norris with Badass Barbecue, and we're back out at beautiful Smithville Lake, and today we're going to make some badass barbecue. I'm going to take a pork tenderloin, make a bacon weave, and we're going to have a bacon weave wrapped tenderloin. It's easy to do, only takes a few minutes, a couple hours on the smoke. Your friends will love it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up our tenderloin. Going to take off a little of this surface fat and get down to the silver so we can pull that silver off of there. If you leave that silver on, you're going to have a tough tenderloin. So we get all this surface fat off. We'll go right underneath the silver. Tilt your blade up. Slice it right off. We have our pork tenderloin all cleaned up. I'm going to put a nice coating of badass barbecue rub on it. Now that we have our tenderloin nice and rubbed, we're going to go ahead and get started on our bacon weave. It's really easy to do. Of course, we're not going to do this half-assed. We're going to do this badass. So you start with your base slice, then you just bring other pieces of bacon, just kind of run it right down. Don't worry about any gaps because they're going to be filled in as you start putting your cross pieces in. So we're going to make a pig tenderloin in a basket, only instead of pancakes, it's going to be a bacon basket. And as this cooks, this bacon's going to render all the fat and start tightening up around the tenderloin and make for some mighty fine eating. Okay, so we got our base, we got our one piece going across. Then we got our other ones coming down. Now what we're going to do is every other slice, we're just going to fold up. Lay another piece across. Get this fly out of here. Okay, we'll bring this one up, bring this one down. So every other piece, bring that one up. And we're just going to keep on doing this until we have our complete weave made. All right, we've got our bacon weave. We're going to take our pork tenderloin, set it on. And I like to use wax paper or parchment rather than using saran wrap or a plastic wrap. It's much easier to work with, and it doesn't roll up on you. Just kind of wrap it up and then just kind of get a nice, good, tight roll on your weave. Now I do one wrap. I don't want to have it a bunch of overlap because then the lower part, the bacon that's underneath won't render, so you'll have raw bacon. So get my shears, cut off all the extra, save that for your beans. And there we go, it's ready for the smoker. We had a couple we had done earlier, so let's put these on the smoker. They'll smoke for about 2.5 hours. About halfway through, We're going to rotate them to make sure that the bacon cooks evenly all the way across all three. Derek, one of my badass teammates, picked up a new barrel smoker, so we're going to christen it with the bacon wrapped tenderloins. Let's go throw the lid on, Derek. Let's get them going. It's been an hour. We've been smoking our tenderloins at 225. Now we're going to open up the pit and we're going to rotate them to make sure that the bacon cooks evenly all the way around. This is looking pretty good. As you can see, the bacon is not quite as rendered on the bottom as it is on the top. The tenderloin was smoked for 2 hours at about 225. I've got two of my badass teammates, Clarence and Derek, and what we're going to do is we're letting the tenderloin rest for a few minutes to let all the juices come together. Clarence has warmed up some badass barbecue sauce. Derek has put some badass barbecue rub into the spice grinder. We're just going to give it a few shots to make it into some nice badass dust. And once we slice this thing, I'll have Clarence shine it up with the badass barbecue sauce. Derek will sprinkle a little bit of the dust on it. Then we'll see what we got. Oh, look how juicy that is. Let's give her a little shine. Little dust for just a little accent flavoring. All right, well, let's see what we have, gentlemen. Look at the juice. That's some badass pork tenderloin.
That is badass.
Look for future videos from Badass Barbecue. Coming up, we'll be doing some on brisket next. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Have a wonderful day.